ಹಬ್ಬ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜೋರ ಆಯ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ? ಇನ್ನು ಹುಡುಗರು ಹಬ್ಬ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದಾರ? Okay. So this is always a debate point whenever the festival comes. Why raise concerns only during Hindu festivals? What is the answer? What is your answer? Quickly give. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಆನ್ಸರ್?
That is when the most crackers are burned.
So obviously majority population is Hindu. So it is giving severity. It is not about for this only Hindu festivals. It is about the facts. So you should be. They will ask such questions in interview or even in ethics case studies. So you should be talking based upon the facts. Correct. So what facts is it during the fireworks almost 120 times the air pollution is rising. That is as comparing to WHO limit. Okay. So here it is showing. Okay, this is like area wise they are tracking how much actually air pollution is rising compared from morning to evening, and they are talking about PM 2.5. We have already discussed like PM 10, PM 2.5. What is PM 2.5?
So particulate matter.
So particulate matter, the size, okay, 2.5 micron, 10 micron. So this, what is the concern? Why we are worried about PM 2.5?
Sir, as it is very minute, it can be causes severe respiratory diseases.
Exactly. So because it is very small, see, our noses are not designed to stop the micro particles and all. Okay, so easily will consume that, and respiratory problem happens. So that is the worry. Okay. Okay. This and all you have to use answer writing. Breathing toxic air is equivalent to smoking at least 10 cigarettes a day. Okay. Already we have discussed many times how the age approximate the lifespan of the Delhi people is reduced by 11.9 years. So in Bengaluru it is 5 years roughly. Okay, so it is as good as smoking. EM's doctor says there are studies which shows that air pollution raises chances of heart attack. See, on that day we discussed diabetes. Obesity and diabetes, correct? BP and obesity, correct. So we discussed about study shows that BP level as well as obesity is linked. Here they are saying that air pollution and heart attack cases are increasing. Okay. See, here they are mentioning COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and also cancer. And also one more, ILD, intestinal lung diseases, ILDs. Everyone writes air pollution creates a problem. Respiratory problem. Everyone will write. But if you write, it creates problem like ILDs. It creates problem like chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases and even cancer. So it becomes more specific. Answer gets the weightage. I hope at least in this session you are learning. See, answer writing. Everyone writes, yes. The moment air pollution, yes, problem, respiration problem. But you need to understand why, what type of problem, why exactly that problem. Okay. Enhancing representation for a just electoral system. So this is regarding electoral reforms. I said this is important topic. Many times they will ask, questions regarding electoral system, because always it will be in news, either because of state elections or MP elections. On that day we studied New Zealand system, right? Okay. So here they are trying to suggest in what way the electoral reforms can be done. Okay. So enhancing representation for a just electoral system. Okay. So some data are there. Conceptually, it is not something new. They're talking about all the, representation and delimitation commission. But some data they are comparing with US. See, in your syllabus, it is there. Compare with the, other countries. So that's why we take such topics. They will, and that too, electoral reforms is like a hot topic. They love to ask it. So in India, an MP represents 2.5 million citizens. That means 25 lakh, right? 25 lakh. So roughly 25 lakh people are represented by one MP. You imagine how much burden means. If you want to reach the MP, so 25 lakh people means definitely it is not feasible. He cannot address all problems directly by meeting and all. Okay. So, and the reason is delimitation commission means our seats are frozen in 1971 itself. So now we want to increase it so that that number will be reduced so that he can address everyone's problem. In comparison, US MP represents 7 lakh citizens. Okay. In Pakistan, he roughly represents 6 lakh. And Bangladesh, it's around 5 lakh. In India, we know that. How many total MPs and MLAs are there? Around 5,000. Correct, no? Around 5,000. It's not more than 5,000. I'm just talking about MP and MLAs. MPs are 778. So MLAs around 4,200. That is 4,126 MLAs are there. Okay. 778 Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha MPs are there. Okay. And apart from that, in local level, correct, BBMPs are there, village panchayats are there. If you count them, 1,000 plus municipal corporations between 50 to 100 wards and approximately 2,38,000 panchayats. Please remember the data. At least you should be having an idea. So 2.38 lakh panchayats, 1,000 plus municipal councils. Okay. Is it sufficient for 140 crore people? Definitely not. Okay. So village you can live, no problem. Village, I think it may be sufficient. For every village, there is a one village panchayat is there. Okay. So, but remaining even this 1,000, how many cities are there? Compared to that, this is just very minimal. Both MP, MLA as well as cities level corporations, administrators are minimal. Meanwhile, our political system is driven with the apportionment, with the legislative weight being skewed towards the citizens of select states. So this is they are talking about Rajya Sabha. Got it? So it is not proportional. It is not. Sorry, it is proportional, but it is giving weightage to one state. For example, the bigger state will get more representation in Rajya Sabha. The smaller state in. So what is your opinion on that? In US, 50 states are there. Okay, 2 from each. Directly 100 people are there in the upper house. In India, okay, so it is proportional. In from one state, 1 person, and another state, 5 people. So like that, they are represented in Rajya Sabha. What is your opinion? How it should be? How it should be? No. I am talking about Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha. I am not talking about Lok Sabha. Got it? Hey. Correct, Antana. No, I am talking about that is Lok Sabha. They are there. I am not talking about Lok Sabha. I am asking about Rajya Sabha. They are there to take the interest of the states. So in US, from each state to whether it is a small state or big state, doesn't matter. But in India, big state, more people, less state, 1 person, like that. So is it okay or?
Sir, it is okay because the population density in India is very different, sir, compared to the US.
Okay. How? They are talking about, see, Rajya Sabha members are representing whole state. In California, 39 lakh people are there. Okay, another 10 to 15 lakh are there. California is also having 2 Senate members, and other states are also having 2. Then is it wrong?
Sir, even cultural diversity also.
See, state is a state. Okay, just I'll give another example. So somebody is having, based upon your height and weight, for you, importance will be given. Is it okay? Is it okay? So if you are short, you will be less important. Very height, more important. Weight, more important. No, right? So states are also like that. Whether it is a small state or big state, they are same. Yes or no? See, in Lok Sabha, you are talking about people. In Rajya Sabha members, they are not going for which constituency they are going to address. No, right? Then why you are talking about density and all? So that is what author is saying. You give equal representation, whether it is Sikkim or it is Uttar Pradesh. So both should be having same representation. Got it? Okay. So that is what in US, each state given 2 senators in the US Senate, enabling the block on the legislation. So obviously, Rajya Sabha role, whatever is there, that they will. Disproportionate allocation of power is encouraged. This is easier in homogeneous country with a bi-party political system where the same parties compete across all the states. They are saying that in US, obviously, if 2 parties are there, it becomes very easy. But in India, it's not so easy. In India, with a heterogeneous political system, apportionment can mean empowering the select political outfits over others. With a sense of different political culture in South and Northeast India growing, one must tread carefully. Okay. See, the difficulties are there. No doubt about it. Somebody will be taking advantage in some places when multi-party system is there. Okay, it is. You know that. So party A, party B will be equal. But party C will play the roles of that who will be the winner. Okay, so that is that political culture is completely different. We do agree. But the idea behind like one state equal representation also we should consider. It is not difficult actually. So on delimitation that we have already discussed. So by 1970 we stopped it, or the seats are frozen in 1971. means on the basis of 71 census. Okay. Why? Because to increase the number of votes, so they were not discouraging population growth. For that, but delimitation commission is adjusting based upon the 2001 census. Then like it is not about increasing number of seats. It is not increasing number of states, but it is making equally they are represented, dividing the people on the basis so that each MP represents same number of people. Okay. For example, now we said that 25 lakh. If you go back, earlier it was 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh. Now it has reached 25 lakh. Okay. Again, it will come down after 26 because more seats will be there. Again, that ratio will come down. Okay. So they are telling about delimitation commission, same repeated matter. Let us not discuss about that. They are got doubt idra KD. So many times I have explained. So what is new, that we will see. See, they are giving some examples. MP from Uttar Pradesh represent approximately 3 million voters. That means 30 lakh people. But Lakshadweep MP represented just 55,000 voters. Sir, delimitation commission is adjusting, right? Then why this difference is seen? You are saying delimitation commission is adjusting, correct? But where there is very less population, some below 6 lakh and all, so it cannot do that. Okay, so that you should not. I am not surprised by this data. That is okay, but they are telling just the difference. But actually, it is maintaining equally. But my point is, burden is more. Okay, this is okay. Assuming the number of parliamentary seats now, if they increase based upon the present population, so it will go to 753 seats. So what will happen? So some states like Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Andhra, Kerala, they get 6% more seats. In Karnataka, they will get 11% more seats. But the northern states, they'll get 63% more seats. That we already, you are discouraging for our performance. Control population, but so this data you remember, correct? Southern states 6 to 11%, but northern state 63% seats increase. Okay, so actually he's suggesting the number of seats need to increase by 848, not like 763. That is simple reason. So that it should not happen like some states will lose the seats. Artha agutta? They should not lose the seats. Got it? Because of this readjustment, earlier 30 seats are there, now it will become 28. That should not happen. At least you should ensure that earlier, so that you have to allocate more seats, another 100 seats roughly. Okay. Don't just take population. Please while allocating seats. Otherwise, the southern states will be discouraged. They will be discouraged. Like geographical determinism, economic productivity, linguistic history, sense of fairness, all these parameters should be counted. Okay. See, they are saying Sikkim's voice also must be heard in the parliament. That means even small states should get their voice heard. Promoting federalism. So here they are talking about a Rajya Sabha role. Okay. So they are talking about just make it like equal. All states are equal so that everyone will have their voice. Okay. And they are comparing from other countries. So already we discussed one interesting case. Correct, no? New Zealand, right? So here they are talking about in Australia, lower house elections have voters rank candidates on the alternative preferential ballot. Just like our presidential election, but normal also alternative. If not this person, second. If the least person is not getting, means the person who is getting least least votes will be removed and other person will be added with the votes like that. If a candidate does not win majority votes, the lower person's votes will be added to decide him. So they are telling about different countries. In France, double ballot system is conducted national assembly elections. If no candidate wins in the first round, second round seats only candidates with the 1/8 of the total votes in the pre. So first round, if nobody is getting majority, what they will do? Who has got 1/8 votes at least? Only they will take those people votes. Remaining they will remove. So now among those people, they will decide who is the majority. 10 people are contesting. So 2 people are like they are not getting at least 1/8 vote. They will be removed. So remaining votes and the remaining person who is getting majority, they will decide. So some different systems are there. Okay. So India's first past the poll system is easy, no doubt about it. But already we have discussed many times, he is not the representative of everyone. He is not the representative of everyone. Correct, no? Because only 10 people are voting for him, 90 people are rejecting him because votes are divided. Still, he will be representing. So please change that. It looks like majority people are, putting their vote in democracy, but that is not actually minority people are deciding. Yes or no? Only 10 people are deciding. 100 people or 100 voters are there. They are voting for one person 10 votes, another person 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 7. Okay, some people are not coming for vote. Ultimately, who is the winner? One is getting more, that is 10. That means 90 people are not in favor of him. So first past the poll system is easy, no doubt about it. But it is actually, we say majority people rule. Actually, minority people are putting their vote and he is representing everyone. How it is correct? Like that there. Okay. And one more suggestion. Rajya Sabha they are attacking for bring the change in the first past the poll system. Okay. And change in the method of election. And another thing they're talking about representation of that's what Rajya Sabha, uniform representation, and they are talking about make more states. Okay, so administratively also it is very difficult to control whole, like if it is very big, it is very difficult. If they are almost uniform, that is also good. Okay, automatically uniformity will be achieved in all aspects. Means all states will become equal. So we need more states as well. Largest state in the US is California, which is having 39 million. With the average state population is around 5 to 6 million. If you compare other states, it is 5 to 6, but this is highest. Around 22 Indian states and union territories have California. States Reorganization Commission, you know that in 1953 it was set up and 56 it was implemented. Okay, since he is saying at that time 14 states were formed and 6 union territories. Now it has become 28 and 9. He is telling that one more state reorganization commission you form, so that also form new states. So he's also telling like Bundelkhand, Gorkhaland, Jammu, Karunadu, Konganadu, Mithila, Saurashtra, Tulunadu, Vidarbha, all are means they are demanding, no? You know, right? So they are demanding. So we have enough linguistic states. State must be split or redesigned to enhance administrative efficiency and also accountability. Small means their voice also will become dominant. For example, Tulunadu. In Karnataka, it has become one part. If it is separate state, whatever it says, it is heard in the parliament. So that is another reform he is suggesting. And he is also talking about 8,000 cities are there, but only 1,000 corporations are there. So there also, reforms are needed. He is saying every census towns means based upon census, they are categorizing Nagar Panchayat, corporation, A1 city. No, got it. Bengaluru, correct? So this census town may have fixed tenure mayor elected in direct elections. Direct elections could enhance democratic representation while improving the efficiency in urban governance. We have studied in some cases nomination is also there. He's saying that everywhere it should be democratic. Okay. And he is telling that strengthen the local representation because states are controlling them. So that also you do. So this is all okay related to how true representation can be achieved. So nice article. You can write straight away these points in the exam. Then what is this? So I will not tell each and every line, but I will tell what to study in this. Remission of diabetes is desirable but not essential. So what they are talking about? So they are telling about, you know that there are two type of diabetes, type 1, type 2. Please do your homework on that. So type 2 is common, okay, and is easy to handle also. Okay. Type 1 is much more complicated. Nowadays, have you seen the ad? Reverse your diabetes. No, Dila. Reverse the diabetes. So many ads are there. Like now you can reverse the diabetes. Means now you are having diabetes, sugar. So you can go back to normalcy like earlier. Many companies or many people are giving ad and showing that. Author is denying that, but he is using other word, that is remission. It is not possible to reverse the diabetes, but it is possible to remission. Remission means cutting. Okay. So whatever means almost equivalent term only is telling. So that means it is possible, but he's giving one formula. Okay. How it can be done. In what case it can be done. With diabetes, his concern is the article theme is actually yesterday it is November 14th is World Diabetes Day. So for that purpose, lifestyle diseases are increasing nowadays. Howdalwa? Lifestyle diseases are more. So that diabetes complications should not happen. That is the goal. What he is saying. Whether you have diabetes, means controlled diabetes or remitted diabetes, no problem. But it should not create further complications. Okay, diabetes and other factors also linked. Okay, so he is telling that remission of diabetes is desirable. He's saying that. Okay, but not essential, and others should not feel. For example, those are having type 1 diabetes, so it is not possible to even come back to normalcy. So, but not essential is saying that. Don't worry about it. See, what he is telling is with the diabetes, if you are not properly managing, that leads to further complications, other problems in the body. That should not happen. His aim is focus on not having the complications. Whether you have diabetes or not, that is not an issue. You should not create a problem. Okay. So, and he is telling that remission of diabetes. And that is applicable only to type 2. Type 1, not at all possible, is saying. Okay. So, and that I explained what is how actually insulin works. So, what actually diabetes is. Okay. But anyway, here he is talking about this. You can use this in your answer. That's it. See, A, B, C, D, E, he is saying that. Okay. Means where it can be remitted. Reversed, he is not using the word. Yes, it can be handled. Normally, you can lead your life. So, ABCDE reference, like A should refer to A1C, glycated hemoglobin, means in the hemoglobin glucose. Okay, which should not be very high. Okay. B refers to body mass index or body weight. If it is high, you are more likely to achieve remission due to weight loss. So, if your body weight is high, now you can come to normalcy by reducing your weight. That is possible, he's saying that. Third, C peptide, measure of insulin secretion. If insulin secretion is good, then easily you can come to normalcy. That's what he's saying. Okay. D stands for duration of diabetes. Means recently have got diabetes, easy to go back to normalcy. E stands for enthusiastic individual who is keen to achieve remission. Means if you are interested, you can do it like that. But those who are not having type 1 or something, so they don't have option to go back to normalcy. So for them also he is giving ABCD mantra. A for you cannot make it like completely normal, but maintain under this level. That is glycated hemoglobin should be below 7%. If it is below 6.5, it's very good, like that. Then BP should be 130/80. I already explained. It is not same for all ages. Okay, it is different for different ages. See, cholesterol. So LDL should be less than 50 milligram per deciliter. Okay, or below 70 milligram per deciliter. Okay, LDL, HDL, high density cholesterol as well as low density cholesterol. Okay, so LDL should not be more. See, if you eat these nuts, dry fruits and all, that is also cholesterol, but that is good cholesterol. That is required by the body. But whatever you use oil and all those things, that is a low density cholesterol. So that should be less. Say for those who are having diabetes, for them that at least don't cross this limit. Maintain within this. Discipline, which includes a healthy diet, exercise and all. So that's it. Anyway, about lifestyle diseases, he will be asking questions. Because you want to create awareness. Okay. So related to this itself, one more, I think that is in Bengaluru edition, it is there. Junk food near schools. If you want, we can open that. So, junk food consumption is more in school children nowadays. Okay. So, what schools can do and what they are doing? What schools can do?
Short breaks according to the timetable, sprouts one day, dry fruits one day, like that you can.
Junk foods. If you give short breaks, they will go and eat junk food in the canteen. Is it okay?
No, sir, telling them to bring according to the timetable. When the school sets the timetable, day one we need to bring sprouts, like that.
So you are talking about, that's what. See, it is not about breaks. It is about habits related to food consumption, right? Okay. So here they are telling. Yes. Despite school initiative, experts still see excessive junk food consumption. Okay. So this is important, especially yesterday, Children's Day. Okay. So some big schools and all, they are allowing junk foods in their canteen itself. Many schools are taking initiative not to keep what guideline says is keep fruits, okay, nuts, healthy food items in the canteen. But still somebody is like putting the Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and also chips and all. Okay. Some schools are taking a good initiative like for birthdays and all. Small things, but you have to write. If you are aware, no, that's good. Otherwise, you have to write these points. Like they are not celebrating birthdays by cutting cakes and all. Instead, what they are doing? So bring fruits, distribute fruits, not chocolates. So these kind of habits, that is a good thing. But another concern, to what extent we can control them? Because till they are in the school premises, we can. The moment they are outside, so they will go and one more school person says that, see, within 250 meters, the tobacco selling, everything must be avoided near schools. That itself, the police and authorities cannot stop. And how they will stop this junk food and all? Okay, so that is the concern. So means they're telling right thing. That harm thing itself means very harm thing itself they are not able to do. Do you think that they will stop all these junk food selling all near schools? So you know that near schools they will be selling all the type of junk foods. Okay, children will be definitely eating them. Okay. No, that is what parents' role also is there. That's what they are saying, that in parent. So immediately they will order. So it is parents has to do. So they have to compulsorily avoid that and make them to eat whatever they prepare in the home. See what happens, the taste buds. So easily outside food attracts the taste buds. They will put that flavor, you know, right? And PVR and all that smell, aroma will come from the popcorn, correct? So that is all taste, grabbing the taste buds from. Okay, they will put such flavor so that our taste buds want more and more like that. So that's why they will be attracted. So in home, you make it compulsory because children are not having that awareness. You make it compulsory. You have to eat whatever is prepared in the home itself. So outside food you should not encourage. And send, some people will send junk food in the boxes. Okay, both sides, school as well as home. And also, as you said, so if they have money, they will go and eat outside. So, but it is very challenging. Easy to say, but it's very challenging. Okay. So this is one important aspect because obesity among the children is increasing. Heart problems are there in the children, which is not at all like earlier. It was not at all a problem. So we need to address such things. Realism, not machismo to counter terror. So realism means live always in reality. So don't go for like, okay, aggression. This machismo is nothing but aggression with force, aggression. Okay, to counter the terror. So what is this article is about? So recently Hamas and Israel conflict. Okay, so Israel counter-attacked Hamas. Okay, the same scenario happened for India. So New York Times highlighted that when the attacks on India, like Hotel Taj attack or other things happened, India did not attack back Pakistani immediately. Okay, so that was a good move, like that appreciation. But many people are taking it as an act of cowardice. At that time, Manmohan Singh government was there. So government was a coward. It would have attacked immediately to teach the lesson. Okay, but he is telling that that was the right decision. See, by Israel attacking Hamas, it is giving wide publicity to Hamas, and also the many people are raising their voice for Palestine. It is giving an opportunity for them to independent Palestine, protect them. Like that slogans are there. Means many people are raising the voice. If Israel would have not attacked that Hamas back, means I'm not telling it's right or wrong. I'm telling other perspective. So definitely they would have not, got this much attention. So you are only giving that attention. India did right thing like that. But many people are criticizing, that means that government, at that time Indian government was weak, not having courage to attack back. Because we know that Balakot as well as Pulwama attack, how our surgical strike, so taught them a lesson like that. So, but they are telling by not doing that, what India has gained. This article is talking about whether to retaliate immediately or not. Okay, if you are not retaliating, whole world will be with you. Now, many people are there with Israel, no doubt, but divided. Many people are also with Palestine, support the Palestine. So that's what they are saying. So they are talking about what gain you will have. Counter-terrorism is a delicate act. It is to be carried out with a due thought and realism, not in a haste, aggressiveness. Okay. Not raging machismo. Machismo means aggression. With aggression, I will fight. As India showed, first terrorist strike in the hope of eliciting the response that will highlight their cause. The terrorist will always do, they want to highlight their issue. Purpose is same. See, Pakistan is doing some attack. Issue will come to Kashmir only. Nobody will discuss why they attacked a hotel Taj. What is their enmity with Taj? No. Directly it goes to Kashmir. They want to highlight that issue. So if you retaliate, that issue will be highlighted. In Hamas also, issue is not about Hamas. It will be about Palestine. So their purpose, that means you are helping them to achieve their goal. The moment you are retaliating, so what they wanted publicity for their issue, so you are giving that. Hamas attacked Israel when Saudis and Israelis were on the path of peace. This we discussed just few days back. Correct? Saudis and Israeli, they are coming to, so like US as well as China brokering, how they are coming together. Okay. Which would have led to the Palestinian cause taking a back seat. See, if Saudi Arabia and Israel are friends, see, Saudi Arabia will not support Palestine anymore. Automatically, that would have vanished. Saudi is also, see, Islamic countries will be supporting, but Saudi and Israel becoming friends means they will stop that support to Palestine. Got it? So that's what they are saying, that automatically it would have gone to backseat. But now you are giving a highlight importance to that. With Israel's violent response, Palestine issue has taken central stage now. So in 2611, if we would have attacked back Pakistan in the same way, okay, that would have led to nuclear standoff with the international focus shifting how to solve the India-Pakistan issue. So definitely, it would have reached a stage like where both will use nuclear. So world would be thinking how to solve this India-Pakistan issue. Okay, which centers around Kashmir. That is nothing but Kashmir only. Means how to solve this Kashmir issue. India-Pakistan issue means Kashmir issue. It is Kashmir issue. So that means automatically you are highlighting Kashmir issue if you are doing that. Rather than terrorism. Nobody wants to tell about how to stop this terrorism. No. Solve this Kashmir issue, this will be ended. Like that, issue will be highlighted. Their purpose is something else. But what is happening? Okay. So they are saying that the government decision was right, like that. That New York Times and also authorization. Here, what happened by doing nothing? We did not do anything. So the gravity of 2611 attacks was equated to that of 911 attacks. In US attack was there, no? Correct, no? So it was compared to that gravity of the situation. So it is as good as like 9/11 attack. Taj mein WTO mein. US, so and US President strong statement to support India. So he said that we are supporting you. When we are not retaliating, so it will become one-sided. That's what all support will be with India. That's what. If otherwise, some people will take that side also. You did hurt to civilians, you killed them. Okay. See the one perspective. I'm not saying everything is right. One perspective, yes. And India was praised for being a responsible nuclear power. India, even though having its nuclear power, it did not use against Pakistan, and it is a responsible state. More trust on India. Path-breaking India-US civil agreement was operationalized. So, you all know that nuclear supplier group, NSG. What is NSG? Among these countries, who are the member of NSG, only they can exchange the nuclear material. But India is not a member. But still, they are giving nuclear material to India. Why? Exception. Because they will not use for bad purpose. Already proven. So that's what. Even though it was signed earlier, immediately it was operationalized. Means the US civil nuclear agreement was operationalized. Okay. In addition, there was another issue, the global financial crisis. Okay. At that time, India also suffered big loss in the stock market. Not only India, everyone, because of American collapse. Okay. If another war is going to happen at that time, 2009 crisis, Lehman Brothers crisis, means US banks collapsed, so that affected Indian stock market also. If you are doing war, already one big loss is there, investment wise. Another war, big law. Another, that's why there is disastrous. So don't you think that that much is saved for India? So many people are supporting. Okay. And also, if India went for war, then it is a disastrous. Second, there. Okay. So, and second, they're telling you use the existing thing, not just against that movement-based attack and all. So, war on terror. Okay. Everyone is fighting against terrorism, right? Means many countries. So you join that hand and end the terrorism. Try to fight, strengthen that. That is a good move. He is hitting me, I will hit him back. That is not good move. What is the root cause terrorism? If you eliminate terrorism from India, world, that is beneficial for everyone. Okay. So joining war on terror, which is being fought across continents. Okay. Instead of doing one fight, you join the hands with them so that everyone will get solution. And after this 26/11, Pakistan lost many things. See, even though we did not attack, it lost many things. One is people started supporting India. And okay. So, of support to Pakistan was stopped. Even again, a military strength against Pakistan was strengthened. Okay. So, this is a bad thing for Pakistan to have some support, means at least not in a big way like China, but it was supporting. And after that, Osama bin Laden was protected by Pakistan. They lost all trust on Pakistan because where he was residing, bin Laden, not near Pakistan, near to military base of Pakistan. Here it is a military base. There it is. He is hiding. Do you know that? Means, do you think that military people are not aware? So that means they are protecting him. Correct? Not somewhere in some part of the Pakistan. With near the military base, means definitely they are supporting. So they lost all the trust. Okay, and after this event, this Pakistan is continuously losing in all aspects. FATF not supporting. Grey list. You stop funding for terror, then you come into green list. Okay, sorry, white list. Grey, black, white. Okay. So earlier it was actually to fight against Taliban and all. US was funding Pakistan. Now they reduced, stopped it because you yourself are supporting terrorism. Why we should give fund to you? So they are losing. Okay, it is saying real growth rate of the Pakistan fell down. See, the all-time high of growth rate of Pakistan never crossed. That means it is down only. Foreign direct investment, okay, dropped by 42% after this. How much people are investing in Pakistan? Almost half of that was taken out, reduced. So, and organizations like LET were declared as the terrorist organizations. So this here telling showing strength, like Balakot, Pulwama, and all we shown our strength, right? Okay. See, Pakistan can be punished without being invaded. No need to attack them. Still, we can punish them without doing that. So this is smart. That's what they're saying. So New York Times has written an article about that. India did right thing. But many people are criticizing. That means they are not having that guts. But anyway, this is also one perspective. See, by not attacking also we are getting so many things. It is good. Without spending money, without creating more panicness, we achieved what we wanted. So there is also another way to defeat the enemy. It is not necessary that always you have to do war. Okay, so this is one best example. Beautiful lines you can write in your international relation answers. See, remember small bits, pieces, models. Okay, where you will write, don't worry about it, but store them in your mind. You will be so happy when you are writing them in the answers. You don't know what you are doing, but when you assemble, you will see a fine structure. Ashton trust ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ನೆನ್ಪಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು with respect to Pakistan. Okay, but while writing, you will understand. Okay, why sir said to remember this. It is not like this is the whole answer. You will be writing some other answer. There it will help you. There it will help you so that you can add one para or two para regarding this. Please just glance this about Madhya Pradesh. So this I have discussed. Please go through this. If you are not remembering, I will just remind you. Regarding Forest Rights Amendment Act 2023, what it did is, for example, in the border areas, see, there are different acts with respect to forest conservation. For example, Forest Conservation Act 1927 is there. Okay. So forest environmental policy is there, 1980s. 1996 Forest Dwellers Act is there. Okay. Rights Act. In 2006, one more Forest Rights Act is. Now in 2023, okay. So Forest Conservation Amendment Act, they're changing that. Right? So earlier it original was 1865. Okay. Issue is simple. In border areas, okay. So central government is having more power. Means even though it is forest, it can be easily cleared, and so security purpose. In that is one amendment which is being criticized. Another thing is the Forest Rights Act. States are not ready to implement in their state because to convert to forest to non-forest area, it is very stringent. Okay, it is very difficult for them to convert. So they are not willing to change that. Okay. And one more thing, you all know that for tribal areas, more importance is given to Gram Sabhas. If they say, then only you have to implement any project. But this amendment takes away that right and center takes in their hand. Arthagata, Gram Sabha says no means no, but here they are taking that right itself. Okay. So, Arthagade Antandre, just go through this. You have to read it. Then only will understand. Simple articles. Text and context purpose, straightforward, simple English, make you to understand everything. See, Joint Parliamentary Committee, they have recommended, means set up, they have recommended these amendments. Okay. See, what is prior consent? Please read that. And the Forest Rights Act will be affected because of this. Forest Rights Act gives the Gram Sabha rights. But they are losing because of this. It is taking the power. What is compensatory afforestation? That means whenever you are removing some part of the forest, so COMPA was there, a fund. You have to give compensation to that. But that is also being misused. Okay. So means whatever the conditions is, existing industries should be allowed because they cannot suddenly move somewhere else. But what they are doing, first they are creating industry there, and then later they are claiming that industry is there, please allow us to extend. So existing industries in the near forest area, for example, here industry is there. For them, some relaxation you give because they cannot suddenly move from there. But what these people are doing, they know that first they will set up an industry here. Wait for that. And later they say that industry is already there, please sir. So we'll give CAMPA. See, CAMPA means compensatory afforestation management fund. Okay. You give compensation fund so that somewhere else forest can be grown. So that is not going to solve the problem. So he is discussing what is this amendment, how it is creating problem. So 40 workers trapped in tunnel in Uttarkashi, safe. Rescue efforts are on. See, you can see that photo. In middle, imagine that situation. In that tunnel is that is Chardham. You know that they will ask question for this Chardham circuit, pilgrimage. Okay, because you know that the roads. Have you seen the Himalayan roads? ಎದೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಗಟ್ಟಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕುತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಸ್ ಓಡಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದೆ ಜಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು. Okay, so edge, if something goes wrong, straight to heaven only. So that is very risky, that roads. Sir, then they can widen the road. They can widen. So lot of flora and fauna will be lost. To widen that road, so because hilly areas, lot of flora and fauna will be lost. So for that, they are building a tunnel, so which avoids these risky roads and also reduces the traveling time. Almost 1 hour they can reduce the traveling time for this Chardham. Gangotri, Yamunotri, Badrinath, Chardham ide alva. So for that, so this tunnel, so in between they are actually there. I think by this time they might have, I hope they are rescued, all 40 people something. In between they are there, but in the front it is collapsed. So rescue teams, how they operate. So you can get an idea regarding that. So anyway, they are safe. They are confirming by this morning. Today is Wednesday, right? All will be rescued like that. They are telling because of the soft rock. Because of the soft rock, it has collapsed. Okay. So National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited. Okay. So is working that say distance between Uttarkashi and Yamunotri town by 26 kilometers, which aims to reduce the distance by 26. Means surrounding you have to go, so that will reduce that much time. See how many people are working. National and state disaster response forces. Okay, state disaster response forces, even local, means SP. So everybody is working for that. They are already sufficient oxygen is supplied through pipe, and also food also is supplied. Now they are putting a big pipe, inserting through that, so that they can come through that pipe outside. Okay, so rescue operations are, I hope by this time it is already over. Okay.